Accompanied by Julie Cohen and David Cannon.
Is Jack at the senior night thing?
Karen Williams, accompanied by June and Jim Williams.
Okay, why don't you guys do your mic check?
2, check.
Sarah
5,
Foley.
check.
Accompanied by Lauren and Pete Foley. Sophia Young, escorted by Amy Young. And a final member of our dance team, Vivian Henderson, escorted by Pam Henderson Duran and Dan Henderson.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna get louder than that. So, err on the side of caution. I know, it's a rare night. So perfect fit. If you're gonna skip this is the game you're doing.
All right, next, introducing the members of our Marshfield High School Rams pep band. Starting us off, Abby Perry, accompanied by her mom Shauna and her brothers Kyle and Mace Perry. Daniel Johnson, escorted by Jill and Mark Johnson. Aaron Boyd, accompanied by Kim and Matthew Boyd. Evan Young, accompanied by Joseph and Tara Young. Jack Winslow, escorted by Sarah and Matthew Winslow. Kate Barrow, escorted by Jeffrey and Donna Barrow.
Up, and it is scored! For 3. Got it!
With the shot, it's lights out, good night, goodbye,
And there's it! Marshfield wins! It's a great serve.
another one drop, and the Rams drop one first here in the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Kick on the field, and it is scored! It is scored!
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Manager, Podrick Purcell, accompanied by Beth and Anthony Purcell. Manager, TJ Walcott, accompanied by Sandia Coleman. Interactive roster. Wearing number 0, Nick Drosopoulos, accompanied by his parents Nick and Shannon, and his sisters Cassidy and Riley. Number 1, Captain Jameson Bongiolotti, escorted by Bonnie and Dan Bongiolotti. Number 2, Evan Williams, accompanied by Callie and Ed Williams. Number 5, Ryan Bergameska, accompanied by Cynthia and David Bergameska. Number 7, Jake D'Antonio, accompanied by his parents Christine and Mark, and his sisters Maya and Sammy. The first of our sets of twins. Number 11, Cole Summers, and number 88, Aiden Summers, accompanied by Noel and Josh and their brother Bo. Number 12, Phoenix Beauregard, accompanied by Bob Beauregard and his grandfather, Michael Carney. Number 18, Brian Cavino, accompanied by Molly and Joe Cavino. Number 21, Tommy Sullivan, accompanied by Katie and Tom Sullivan. Number 23, Ryan Medeiros, accompanied by Colleen and Steve Medeiros. Number 33, Anthony Kane, accompanied by Angela and Tim Kane. Number 42, Timmy Stiles, accompanied by Julian Mark Stiles. Number 55, Captain Charlie Leach, accompanied by Rachel and Jamie Leach. In our second set of twins, number 56, Connor Scott, number 58, Will Scott, accompanied by Megan and Doug Scott. Number 52, Josh Jackson, accompanied by Jeremy and Micheline Jackson. Number 62, Cam Carpenter, escorted by his aunt and uncle, Mac and Paige Carpenter. Number 69, Matt Keenan, escorted by his mom Marlise and his siblings Caitlin and Tyler. Number 74, Captain Nate McGowan, escorted by his parents Melissa and John and his brothers Braden and Casey. Number 75, Dylan Burho, escorted by Nicole and Jared Burho. Number 79, Brendan Foley, escorted by Terry and Mike and his brother Connor. Number 97, Alex Hebert, escorted by Sarah and Norm. Number 98, Max Cavallo, escorted by his mom Magno and his siblings Davi and Victoria. And number 99, Andrew Kosman, escorted by Michael and Michelle Kosman. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2026 seniors from our dance team, our pep band, and our football team. We'd like to thank all of our players for their dedication over the past 4 years. The players would like to thank all their families for all their love and support that they've given them in time of traveling to and from all of these practices and games and all these late nights. Thank you once again on behalf of Marshfield High School. Thank you to all of our players and families for everything that you've done in continued support of the Marshfield High School programs.
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions,
Biviano General Contracting,
Road to Respect.
Welcome everyone to James G. Anderson Field as we get ready for tonight's matchup between the Marshfield Rams and the Whitman-Hanson Panthers. I'm Will Nicholson. Alongside me is Ben Wilson doing the pregame show for you tonight. Ben, Rams have won 3 straight games. They're looking to get another one here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Will. The Rams are on a roll, as I like to say. When you get 3 or more, I like to say you're on a roll. They're absolutely racking up wins left and right. Last game against Silver Lake, crushing them. 38-14. Huge win for the Rams. So I think they're coming in, especially on senior night and homecoming tomorrow, they're coming in with some great spirits.
Yeah, everyone's fired up. The Rams have won 3 in a row, but it's kind of the opposite for Whitman-Hanson. They're 0-5. They have yet to win a game. They have a couple where they got kind of close, but their offense really has not been able to get in the flow. And you got to think, if you're the Rams tonight, you got a lot of elements going. As you said, you got senior night, you have homecoming. Tonight, they should be able to walk in, do their job. Obviously, you got to take the Whitman-Hanson Panthers seriously, but it should be a walk-in and easy job for the Rams tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Will. I mean, as you said, 0-5, they're not doing so hot. So I think the Rams are going to have a nice blowout win here tonight, probably going up by at least 40.
And that's the plan for tonight. The offense has been on fire. Nate Rollinson has started to catch some heat, but also we've seen a little bit of Cash Coleman, and he has looked good as well. So who's your big-time player for the offense that you're looking for tonight?
For the offense, I'm looking for either Cole Summers or Phoenix Beauregard, Will. Phoenix Beauregard, he had 165 rushing yards in the last game and 2 touchdowns. He leads the team in rushing yards. He has 389, Will. He is a monster, Will.
He's been an animal in the backfield. I mean, in all that you can ask for in a back. I mean, he's run big. He scored big touchdowns. He gets big sometimes. I know the running back room, they call it getting skinny, where you're able to just operate through these holes through the offensive line. He's done a phenomenal job at that. My big pick for tonight, I think Luke Richardson has kind of flown under the radar. He's easily one of the best receivers on this team. I mean, he's right up there with probably Cole Summers, and he's had some really good plays. He's been hot as of late. I think he continues that tonight and looks huge on the offensive side. For the defense as well, I mean, what more can we say about the defense? It's been Charlie Leach and everyone else pretty much. I mean, the secondary's made some big plays, but the defense has been huge. I mean, what more can you say about this defense?
You can't really say much, Will. The defense, all you can put for them is amazing. That's it. That's all you can put. Charlie Leach, what a guy. I mean, senior captain, definitely earned that spot. He had 14 tackles against Silver Lake last week, and he leads the team in defensive tackles with 52. He is an absolute monster, Will. He is dominating the defensive side of things.
He has been a monster. We're going to bring in Jack Hughes real quick from the back, who is here. Jack, you were doing senior night, so we couldn't quite get you there at the time. So we'll hand you the mic in just a sec here. But we're fired up for tonight. It should be a good game. We don't have your mic plugged in, Jack, but we're going to see you for halftime. Before we head out, I want to know, what is your score prediction for tonight?
Rams by 1,000,000. That's all I got to say. See you at halftime.
Rams by 1,000,000. We're going to see him at halftime. A little impromptu Jack Hughes introduction for you. He's going to be back here at halftime. He was doing senior night. He was busy with all that stuff. So big shout out to Jack Hughes. Ben, what do you got for a score prediction tonight?
Score prediction, Will, I think the Rams are going to have a big-time domination here tonight, Will. I think it's going to be 48-10.
Love that. I'm in the same way. I think the Rams, for the first time in I feel like a while, they're going to have a chance to break that 40 mark, maybe even hit the 50. Either way, I think it's a big-time win, and that is what I expect from the Rams tonight. Ben, any final thoughts as we close out?
Roll Rams, Will. That's
Roll
it.
Rams.
Roll
Roll
Rams.
Rams indeed. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back as the Rams and the Panthers will clash on a chilly Friday night here at James G. Anderson Field. We'll see you back in just a sec.
Up, and it is score for 3. Got it.
With the shot, it's lights out. Good night, goodbye, and that's it. Marshfield wins. It's a great serve. Another one drop,
And the Rams drop one first here in the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Kick on the field, and it is
scored. It is scored.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions,
Biviano General Contracting.
Road to Responsibility.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you direct your attention to midfield for tonight's coin toss. Captains for the Panthers, number 3, Tiago Magalhaes. Number 4, Pat Ryan. Number 12, Ray Castillo. And number 44, Bobby Walker. Captains for you 2025 Rams, number 1, Jameson Bongelati. Number 55, Charlie Leach. And number 74, Nate McGowan. Whitman-Hanson on the toss and deferred to the second half. That means your Rams will receive the opening kickoff and defend the east end zone.
Wait for the anthem. Yvana, if I could.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would ask that you please rise, remove your caps, and please direct your attention to the American flag outside of the east end zone to the left of the scoreboard, as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Marshfield High School Rams Pep Band under the direction of Mr. David Kaminsky. Ladies and gentlemen, quite a night here at Marshfield High School on the turf. Today is senior night. It is also homecoming weekend and homecoming week. It's been a great week so far. It's also Pink Out game in honor of breast cancer
Friday
awareness.
night here in Marshfield, Massachusetts, as the Marshfield Rams get ready to take on the Whitman-Hanson Panthers. 3-2 taking on 0-5. The Rams have elected to receive in the opening kickoff. Welcome everyone to James G. Anderson Field. I'm Will Nicholson alongside Ben Wilson. Ben, we talked a little bit out in the pregame, but we have a very good game, if you're a Rams fan, lined up for tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. The perfect night to put senior night and homecoming on the same night, Will. The Rams are facing an 0-5 Whitman-Hanson. We predicted on the pregame show, a complete Marshfield domination, so I'm ready to see what the Rams have here tonight.
Marshfield, as we said, will get the opening kickoff as Travis Barrows of Whitman-Hanson getting ready to kick this one away from the 40. Take no bounce and will be fielded by the Rams. We're going to cut upfield. That's Liam Riley, who will fall forward right at the 40-yard line. That's where Nate Rollinson and the offense will take over. Offense for the Rams has been on fire as of late. Big game versus Silver Lake. And who you expect to see out there tonight? Well, from left to right, you got McGowan, Keenan, Nutley. And then you got Amaral and Nicholson on the right side. Your receivers, you got Luke Richardson, Cole Summers, Cole Hannigan. Got Aiden Summers at the tight end. D'Antonio out there. Beauregard has been in the backfield. And then, as always, it is Nate Rollinson getting ready to take the snap under center. And Ben, the Rams are going to start with, not Divine. They will start with Evan Williams in the backfield.
Yeah, Evan Williams. It's been Williams and Beauregard on a rotation, which is absolutely incredible for the Rams.
Well, they're going to open up with a huge play by Jake D'Antonio right across the 45 down to the 41 on a little wide receiver sweep. And the Rams already rolling here on the opening play of the game.
Yeah, well, the Rams already, as you just said, they're rolling already. Whitman-Hanson needs to focus in because this Rams offense is lethal.
Rams will go quick. It's Rollinson in the gun. 3 receivers to the right, and then Aiden Summers at the bottom. Evan Williams is the back. Rollinson looking to motion a man over. Rams can't decide who is the motion man. They both move again, and now they have to reset. Play clock down to 11, so the Rams got to figure this one out. Now here comes Summers. This motion is messing everyone up. They got to snap the ball in 2 and 1, and Coach Aruka is going to have to take a timeout, and he is furious right now. D'Antonio and Summers, they couldn't decide which man was supposed to move.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there from the sideline to the field there. D'Antonio and Summers both looking to go in motion, but couldn't tell who was going. Both of them started to go at the same time, so they got a little confused. So the timeout here, Aruka will gather the team, talk about maybe what the strategy was going to be.
A little bit of a mental lapse for the Rams early, and it feels like that's kind of been a theme with this team specifically this year. You know, they'll take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and they'll make a great play and then have a mental error like that.
Yeah, the big sweep to D'Antonio is a big play, but then they take a step back with a little timeout there with the miscommunication. So hopefully the Rams can bounce back from that, Will.
Hopefully, or luckily, excuse me, it didn't cost them a whole bunch of yards as Aruka did take the timeout. Here we go, back to play. It's Rollinson in the gun. He'll take the snap, hand off to Williams, fighting up the middle behind that O-line. He'll fall forward for a gain. So around that 6 to 7 mark, it'll be 2nd down for the Rams.
Yeah, Williams, him and Borgard, as I said before, absolutely lethal in the run game.
Give him a gain of 6, 2nd and 4 coming up for the Rams. Rollinson will look to the sideline, same formation. D'Antonio, Richardson, Cole Summers, top of your screen, and the big tight end, Aiden Summers, at the bottom. Rollinson with Williams to his right will send D'Antonio in motion. Take the snap. They're going to throw a screen to the outside. Richardson will catch it, and he's got a bunch of room. A juke move. Richardson throws on the burners and will fall inside the 10-yard line. Luke Richardson, yards after catch. Rams are in striking distance.
Luke Richardson, Will, when he sees open grass, he does nothing but turn on the Jets, especially when he gets around a defender. You don't see him after he gets around you.
Rams going quick once again. Rollinson will send Summers in motion. Going to take the snap. Rollinson on the handoff, but nowhere to go for Aiden Summers. Little tight end sweep. Rams are going to lose yards. 2nd down. Not every day you see a tight end sweep, huh?
Yeah, tight end sweep. Interesting play there for the Rams, trying to throw off the Whitman-Hanson defense. Also maybe test the Whitman-Hanson defense, see what they can get around them. But nonetheless, they're going to get pushed back there, Will.
It looks like that ball's placed at the 15-yard line, so 2nd down and goal for the Rams. Nate Rollinson will send Cole Summers in motion from left to right. Take the snap, handoff Evan Williams, who finds a gap up the middle that quickly closes by the Panthers. They get back inside the 10-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Not the place you want to be if you're the Rams here, Will. In the 3rd down position, you got to get around the defense here.
You got to think, you got to get some yardage here to maybe attempt for it on 4th, but you also have Nick Drosopoulos, who has been good with his leg thus far. Rollinson, send Richardson in motion. He'll drop back, look to throw. He'll throw to Williams, who's wide open. Touchdown, Marshfield. Rollinson to Williams out of the backfield. Rams score on their opening drive. That is Evan Williams' first receiving touchdown of the year, only his 6th catch, and Rollinson gets touchdown number 8 through the air. And that 1-2 punch in the backfield, once again, Ben, it leads to a touchdown.
Yeah, whether it's Evan Williams or Phoenix Borgard, one of them is going to help the Rams get down the field and get into the end zone, and that was a perfect example of it right there, Will.
Evan Williams, senior year. It's been a JV unit for his first couple of years, makes the jump up to varsity, has been good. The Rams are going to go quick. It's pitched to Bongelati, and they get the 2-point conversion. This Rams team, Ben, they always keep you on your toes. I'm talking about the stats right here. All of a sudden, they go for a quick 2 points. They pitch it to Jamison Bongelati, the corner, and a 2-point conversion just like that.
Yeah, after that touchdown there, Will, I think the Rams knew that they could get around the Whitman-Hanson defense, so they went for the 2-pointer there. It was successful to Bongelati. Big play there for the Rams.
It's always the defensive guy. We've had 2 defensive guys score. Sean Folan has scored a 2-point conversion, and Jameson Bongelati now also with a 2-point conversion on the year. It's fun how Aruka draws on these plays on the 2 points, right? You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, absolutely. Folan had that 2-point conversion against St. John's Prep, so that was huge for the Rams. And Bongelati's going to get one here tonight, as you said, Will. So the Rams on 2-point conversions are doing pretty well.
Nick Drasopoulos will get ready to kick this one back off to Whitman-Hanson. Jack Martin, the senior quarterback, going to get ready to lead his offense. Again, the offense has struggled. Ben, they lost big time last week, as you were talking about in the pregame show. Big time loss. I mean, what was it? It was like a 20-point loss or something. Anyway, Panthers going to get ready to return this one back, cutting up field, not a whole lot of room to go. It's a decent return to the 26. And the Rams defense will run on to the field.
Yeah, as you said, Will, Whitman-Hanson had a big loss last week, and it was certainly more than 20 points. It was almost double that. It was a 41-point loss to Plymouth North, 48-7. So a rough game to come off, especially going on the road here. So we'll see if Whitman-Hanson can make something happen, but being 0-5, I think the Rams are going to do pretty well here with defense.
You got to hope they will. Their defensive unit has looked good. Charlie Leach going to lead them in tackles with 52 on the year. 3 tackle for loss, so look out for big number 55 in green. First down and 10, Martin will set up shop at the 26-yard line of Whitman-Hanson. Martin will drop back, look to throw. He'll check it down to his back. He's going to try and make a cut up field, but the Rams will swarm and take him down. That was Bobby Walker, the tailback, who will fall short. Second down coming up.
Jack Martin's pass complete. No gain on the play.
Can already see the Rams. I mean, first play of the game, it's a check down to Walker. And good, we call that gang tackling by the Rams. Just a whole bunch of players in green there to make the play.
Yeah, absolutely, Will. The Rams are absolutely lethal when somebody's coming out of the backfield. So right there is a perfect example of how well they know the backfield game of other teams.
No gain on the play. Martin will drop back on second down, throw to the outside. That ball is caught. And first down yardage going to be picked up. A good cut upfield by the receiver, Whitman-Hanson. First down of the game picked up.
Andrew Coxman comes back to complete the tackle. First down, Panthers.
First down picked up by the Panthers. A bit of a blown coverage for the Rams, right in between where that corner and safety were playing.
Yeah, that was a huge bounce back for the Panthers. The Rams had that first play well sighted, but that second play got around the Rams defense there, and it picked up the first down for the Panthers.
Fresh set of downs. Martin in the shotgun. 3 receivers, bottom of your screen. He will take the snap, handoff to Walker up the middle, who will immediately be met by the Rams defensive line. He falls forward for maybe a yard. The Rams want a penalty as Cosman feels like he got face masked at the end of that, but be second down and 9 coming up.
Bobby Walker on the carry, gain about 1.
Yeah, only gain about 1, Will. As I said, the Rams know how to read the run game.
Second down coming up. Rams defensive unit, as we mentioned, very good this year. Sack leaders, Dylan Burrows got 4.5. He's really stepped it up as of late. They've got 5 interceptions of the year. Ryan Medeiros with 2. Then Bongelati, Holt, and Bergamesca all with 1. We're going to have a quick timeout taken by Whitman-Hanson, so we're going to take a quick break here on Marshfield Community Media. We'll be right back in just a moment.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions,
Biviano General Contracting,
Road to Responsibility,
Welcome back, everyone, to James G. Anderson Field. Second down and 9 coming up for the Panthers out of that timeout. Martin in the gun. He's got the junior captain running back to his right. He'll take the snap. They're going to do a little read option, and that one is going to be shut down. Martin trying to get to the outside. Andrew Cosman makes the play. Third down coming up.
Like I said, Will, you can't get out of the backfield with the Rams defense in front of you. It just does not happen.
Third and 10.
Third and 10 coming up. Rams going to bring in a lot more secondary pieces. Keegan Holt comes in. He's played that nickel corner for them. Bongelati, Ryan Medeiros, Tim Stiles. A little more speed on the field as you're expecting a third down pass coming up here for the Panthers. 6:10 remaining in the first quarter. It's been a quick one so far here at James G. Martin in the gun, back to his right. Play clock is at 0. Marshfield wants a penalty. And I think they're going to get it. It will be a delay game, so back them up even further. A third and 15 going to be coming up for Whitman-Hanson. I heard Coach Aruka screaming 0. I wasn't sure if he meant for his guys to get in cover 0 or if, then I looked up, the play clock's at 0. That's what he's talking about. Always aware is Coach Aruka. Whitman-Hanson with 1 first down so far today. They got it on their second play of the drive. Since then, Rams have backed him up. Martin, 3rd and 15. Walker going to be lined up to his right. Martin will drop back. He's looking to throw. Plenty of time. Going to air this one out. That ball is reeled in last second, but they're going to say incomplete. He bobbled it on the sideline. Good coverage by the Rams will lead to 4th down coming up.
Yeah, now on 4th and 15. This is big for the Rams to make a big-time stop and take over.
Connor and Will Scott will come in. Kyle Casale as well.
Bobby Walker drops back. Punt formation for the Panthers.
Walker going to be the punter for the Panthers as well. And Cole Summers going to get ready to return this one. He'll set up about the 35-yard line for the Rams. Walker, snap good. Rams bring pressure, almost get there. Summers with a chance to return. He's going to wave the hand, fair catch, and make the play right at the 30-yard line where the offense of the Rams is going to get ready to take over.
Right on the 30-yard line.
And boy, has the offense looked good so far, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. Just about, 4 or 5 plays is all it took for the Rams to get to the end zone. So on this drive here, I'm looking forward to see what the Rams are cooking up here.
Offense has been a big bright spot for the Rams. Rollinson on the year, 46 of 88. 820 yards, 7 touchdowns. He has the interception bug a little bit early in the year. It'll be first down for the Rams. Rollinson will drop back, throw to Cole Summers on the outside screen. He's going to make a big cut upfield, crossing the 45. They're going to spot him right at the 46-yard line. Another first down for the Rams.
Yeah, Cole Summers, he's an absolute monster with the ball, Will. He leads the team in all-purpose yards. He has 476, which is absolutely incredible. And he also leads in total points scored. He's got 24. What a guy.
They're going to go back to him again. He bobbled it momentarily, but he still has the edge. Summers going to dive forward just shy of the 45-yard line of Whitman-Hanson. It's going to bring up a second down. Lucky that wasn't a turnover with that bobble.
Yeah, a little bobble there for Summers, but he was able to reel it in and get the ball down the field.
4:50 left in first quarter action. Rollinson throws. Summer screen to the outside. He breaks one tackle. Hannigan gives him a block. Aiden Summers will get all the way down. Flag will be thrown. We're going to have to see what the call is. They might get Hannigan for a hold on the outside.
Yeah, that was a big play for the Rams. You'd hate to have it come back.
Stop and see what the call is. For now, it's spotted at the 30-yard line of Whitman-Hanson. And it was a hold. Not sure who it was on, but I got to assume it was Hannigan trying to lay that block to the outside. Got a little too handsy.
Holding against the Rams, but it does result and a Rams first down.
Will still be a Rams first down as the hold occurred, as the yardage was already picked up. 1st and 10, clock will roll. Rollinson set up in the gun. He's got Williams lined up in the backfield to his right. Rollinson looking to throw. He's going to throw a deep ball to the sideline. Richardson could not come back around to make the catch.
Rollinson.
An outside shoulder throw by Rollinson. A little too much mustard on that one. Second down coming up.
Yeah, as you said there, Will, you just put a little too much gas on that one. Richardson didn't have the inch, a little slip up as well. Wasn't able to get there, but now on 2nd and 10, hopefully the Rams can bounce back.
Second down coming up. Both Summers out there, D'Antonio, Hannigan. Zane Summers will go in motion, and a encroachment will be called. Jumping to the right side of the line. Nicholson throws his hands up. He draws the offside and make it a more manageable 2nd down and 5 now.
Repeat, 2nd down. 2nd and 5.
And trust me, if Aiden Nicholson were to make a mistake, I'll be the first one to tell you. 2nd and 5. Rollinson will hand off. No, he'll play action. That ball too far for Luke Richardson. You can see he was upset about that, saying it's his bad. That could have been a huge play. Richardson one-on-one in space.
Yeah, Richardson, he had the inch there. Rollinson just threw it a little bit behind him rather than in front of him. So Richardson tried to reach back for it, but couldn't hold on to it. Now it's 3rd and 10 here. You got to bounce back if you're the Rams.
And I get what you're trying to do if you're Rollinson. You want to put that ball a little bit, behind him, just because you want to protect him, right? You don't want a corner or a big linebacker to come over the middle and lay him out. Here we go, 3rd down and 5. They're going to go to Williams on the ground, who's going to fight forward, and he's going to have first down yardage for the Rams. Fighting behind McGowan and Keenan. First down going to be picked up. Sean Chesbro checking in. New tight end look for the Rams. And a 1st down and 10. Rollinson will get under center. Going to take the snap. They're going to hand off. This is Cole Summers lined up at running back. And he's going to fall forward for decent yardage. Excuse me, who is that at running back? That's number 15, Jack Giannetti. So the Rams really switching up their personnel.
Yeah, you would think it'd be Beauregard or Williams, but the Rams going with Giannetti here. Interesting choice. Let's see what he's got here tonight.
3:30 left in the 1st quarter. Richardson in motion. They're going to take the snap. It's going to be blown dead. Rollinson kept it.
Timeout, Whitman-Hanson, their second.
Whitman-Hanson takes the timeout. So we're going to take a quick break here on Marshfield Community Media. 3 left to go in 1st quarter action. We'll be right back.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions,
Biviano General Contracting,
Road to Responsibility.
Welcome back, everyone. We're coming back from this timeout. If you want to check out some more Marshfield Rams content, they're currently filming a Mic'd Up with Charlie Leach right now. See that on Marshfield Student Broadcasting MSB TV, excuse me. 2nd down and about 4 for the Rams. Rollinson going to hand off. No, he's going to throw. That ball is caught. Richardson breaks the tackle, and he has wheels to the outside. He'll make another man miss, and will be tackled inside the 10, close to the 5. 1st and goal once again. Richardson gets another pass.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Will, once Richardson breaks a tackle and he sees open grass, he turns on the boosters, and you'll never see him again.
1st down and goal inside the 5. For the Rams, we're going to go quick. Rollinson will take the snap, hand off, hand again to the outside, going to break a tackle. Touchdown, Marshfield. Cole Hannigan gonna get in there, and the Rams are gonna score their 10th touchdown of the game. That is Hannigan's first rushing touchdown of the year.
Yeah, well, that's Hannigan's first touchdown of the year. He's been an absolutely incredible player for the Rams. He almost had one against Silver Lake a few weeks back, but it was called back due to a penalty, and ever since then, he has wanted to get into the end zone, and he did it here tonight. That's great for Cole Hannigan.
Yeah, Cole Hannigan has been a massive receiver, just a weapon for them in general, as they will now bring it. I got to look before I talk about the stats now with how much the Rams have gone for two, but, you know, Hannigan has been a weapon. He's got 9 receptions on the year for 88 yards, not just through the air, on the ground. He's rushed the ball 13 times for 56 yards. Did they just sneak it for 2? I looked away just like that. Marshfield gonna go for 2 again. Anthony Kane gonna be the one to score it. Man, these Rams are their 2-point conversions, Ben.
Yeah, the Rams know how easy it is to get around Whitman-Hanson's defense, so going for 2 is a smart choice. Get the points and get them up.
Massive play for Marshfield. 22-0 your score. That's what it says on the board right now. I think we're a little over.
I believe it's 16-0, but I could be wrong, Will.
Thought it was 16 as well, so we'll tell Yvana Osborne back at the studio not to change it just yet. It should be 16, but we'll keep you updated on that. As the Rams getting ready to kick this one back off. Ben, Whitman-Hanson, they had a pretty good opening drive. You know, you got a couple of yards, and then you get into penalties, and you get that 4th and long. Overall, I think they just need to consistently pick up first downs. You know, the coaches on offense, they tell you the most important first down to get is that first drive, right? You want it, that opening play, you want to be able to move the chains, get your guys a little more confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. Whitman-Hanson just needs to start to read Marshfield's defense, read their strategy, see where they line up, and then try their best to get around it.
Drosopoulos, good boot. Settle around the 25-yard line. It will be returned by Barros, who's going to break a tackle, get upfield at about the 35-yard line, and that is where the offense will get ready to take over. Rams defense, so far so good, Ben. They're looking to make another big-time drive.
Yeah, absolutely. Rams defense, tons of MVPs on there, but they absolutely thrive when it comes to the run game. So Whitman-Hanson, if I were them, I wouldn't focus much on the run game. I'd focus more on the pass game to get around the Rams defense.
Rams defense has been some tackle for loss demons. Andrew Cosman and Dylan Burhow, Keegan Holt as well, have 3, along with Charlie Leach with 3. So a lot of guys making a lot of big-time tackles. Martin on a first down. Ball is loose. I think the Rams might have fell on it. No, they're going to call it an incomplete pass. It was miscommunication between Martin and his back. Almost a costly turnover there for the Panthers.
Yeah, and on the first play of the drive, that's definitely not what you want if you're the Panthers.
Board was updated to 16-0 as well, so we do got it right there.
There we go, Will. Good at math. Mishadek, shout out to you.
I was never a math guy myself, I won't lie. I took 1 math class in college and was done with it from there. Not a big numbers guy. I am a big Marshfield football guy, and so far so good. 2nd and 10. Martin will drop back, pump fake, throw over the middle. That ball picked off. Ryan Bergameska got it out of the air. Bergameska to the 40, 35. He's still getting upfield. He's going to be tackled out from behind, but not until he reaches the 30-yard line. Ryan Bergameska going to get another interception. That is his 2nd on the year.
Yeah, Bergameska, he's been on all sides of the ball this year, Will. When Drosopoulos was injured at the beginning of the season, we saw him kicking for the Rams, and now he's got some interceptions under his belt, so he's absolutely a dynamic football player.
It's just a great play by Bergameska. Not even a bad ball from Martin. I mean, it's thrown in a good spot. Bergameska with good instincts to just go over the middle, pick that ball off, and he picked it off at around the 45-yard line. He takes it to the other 30, so the Rams already in striking distance.
Yeah, absolutely. Bergameska saw that pass going towards him. He took the opportunity to go for it, and it was a well-made decision.
2:32 left in the first quarter. Rams lead by 16. Rollinson will hand off to Summers to the outside. Williams going to give him a block. Flag is going to be thrown, and this one's going to be coming back. I think D'Antonio held on a little bit too long.
Call Summers to the outside. We do have a flag on the play.
Let's see what the call is here.
Holding against the Rams.
It is a holding against the Rams. I think they got D'Antonio there. Another penalty for the Rams. We've seen a lot of that this year, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely been the weak spot for the Rams is costly penalties. We've seen them in all games this season. That's what the Rams need to work on most in practice.
Yeah, the penalties have been costly for Marshfield. 2:24 remaining in the first quarter action. Clock will continue to run. We're back to play. First down and 10. Rollinson, play action, looking to throw, wide open receiver, Aiden Summers showing off the boosters all the way down inside the 10. Another big play for the Rams.
Yeah, Aiden Summers, him and his brother Cole Summers absolutely light up the offensive side for the Rams. So that was a big reception there for the big tight end, Aiden Summers.
We'll set up a first down and goal for the Rams, I believe. Yeah, they're right at that 10-yard line. First and goal, Rollinson going to hand off to the outside. This is D'Antonio to the corner, to the pylon. He has just enough to get in. Jake D'Antonio going to get his first touchdown of the year. The Rams 3 for 3 on drives.
Jake D'Antonio is a great player for the Rams. He has 57 all-purpose yards. So he's been an absolutely great player for the Rams. Picks up his first touchdown of the season here. The Rams are putting the ball on all sorts of players here tonight, Will.
Yeah, D'Antonio, another gadget player. He had 7 attempts rushing, and he's got 2 receptions, finally able to find the end zone. This might be a touchdown party for the Rams. Everyone who hasn't got a touchdown yet feels like they're getting them. Evan Williams gets in for his second. Then you have, I believe it was Cole Hannigan gets in for his first. And now, another first touchdown for the Rams with Jake D'Antonio.
Yeah, the Rams know they can get around Whitman-Hanson's defense, so they're spreading the ball around more than they usually would here.
Christopoulos has been good in the kicking game. He's 7 for 8 on extra points on the year. Snap goes to Summers, and it is a perfectly executed extra point. Now 8 for 9 on the year. It's Christopoulos. Rams lead big time again in the first quarter. And it's exactly what the script was looking for if you're a Rams fan. 23-0 in the first quarter. I mean, this just follows the script to a T.
Yeah, absolutely, especially on senior night, Will. That's definitely a great night when you're leading by 23 in the first quarter.
Big time for the Rams. See, they're going to get ready to set up. Kick this one off again as the offensive line down at the bench right now. They've held their own up front this year. It's funny how things change. Last year you went into the season, they thought the offensive line was going to be the most challenging for the Rams. They go in this year, nothing has changed. I think Nutley is the only new player to come in and replace Thomas Bongelati. But other than that, it's the same offensive line, and now they're a strength for this team. Funny how that works. Christopoulos going to kick this one deep. Wow, huge leg on that one. Christopoulos going to put it in the end zone for a touchback. The Rams defense going to get ready to take back over. So far, so good for the Rams. You force a punt on 4th and 15. Then you get an interception on the second drive.
Well, hopefully if you're the Panthers, you can bounce back from that last drive here, Will, and especially put some points on the board because you definitely don't want to get shut out here.
It's been a tough series of events coming in for the Panthers. Tough environment to play in. So you can hear that Rams crowd, the Marshfield Rams band. It's got to be hard to be an opposing team coming in and playing the Rams when they're starting to catch fire in Marshfield. Martin in the gun. He's going to roll out to his right, drop back. He wants to throw. That ball dangerously close to being intercepted. It's over the head of intended receiver Pat Ryan. There's a flag down, but Kyle Casali and Ryan Medeiros almost got underneath that one for an interception.
Yeah, and as Bongelotti saw that one going through the air, he as well tried to make the interception there. So once the Rams see the ball going through the air, they all want to go for the interception.
We had a flag thrown. It's going to go against the Rams, so it's going to move Whitman-Hanson forward. They don't know that, however. They're huddling about 20 yards from where the ball is. Now they're run all the way up.
15-yard penalty against the Rams.
15-yard penalty is all we are told. 2:02 left in the first. Martin will send Ryan back and forth in motion. Take the snap, throw the screen to Ryan on the outside, but Ryan Medeiros will instantly meet him there along with Dylan Burrow. Tackle for loss, second down.
To Pat Ryan.
Well, it's going to seem like I'm beating a dead horse here, but you can't get out of the backfield when you have a Rams defense in front of you. I will say it here, and I will say it more times this game. You cannot get out of the backfield with the Rams facing you.
I mean, the pursuit of these corners has been phenomenal. I mean, so many tackles by these corners this year. Liam Riley is their fourth leading tackler as a corner. He's got 28 on the year. I mean, just talk about a physical guy. It's all around with this whole Rams unit. Second down, Martin will look to throw. That ball is off the hands of his intended receiver, where he is then laid out big time. And now a flag is going to come in. Little too late there for the Rams.
Most likely going to draw some unsportsmanlike contact there, Will.
Well, the first time we've seen some aggression from this Rams defense last year. Ryan Medeiros got one last week, which, you know, all things considered, it was, you know, the game was already over and it looked really good on the highlight reel. So I'll give it to him. Looked really good in Aiden Kilty's video. Shout out to him. And it will be unsportsmanlike conduct, unnecessary roughness against the Rams. Too bad Marshfield penalties on the defense here. Moving the Panthers up. We will resume play. First down and 10 for the Panthers. Minute 18 left in the first. Hand off to Pat Ryan on the outside, looking to get upfield, and he will be laid out of bounds. Charlie Leach laying the boomstick right at the 50.
Gain of 6.
The leading tackler for the Rams gets one that I think he's going to like a little bit more.
Yeah, Charlie Leach, the big senior captain, as you mentioned, Will, leads the team in tackles. He's got 52 on the season. He's absolutely dominating the defensive side of things.
That was just a start tonight. I feel like he's up to 54 something now. He's been all over the place. Second down to the outside. New quarterback in, trying to escape. He will be wrapped up, but another flag going to come in late. New quarterback came in. That was Quinn Frazier.
Quinn Frazier on the keeper. As Herbert comes up.
Herbert gets credited with making the play.
Still not sure what the penalty is here, Will.
So they just call it the face mask going against Marshfield. Another costly penalty here. The last 2 minutes of this quarter have taken like 10.
Yeah, sometimes when you're wrapping up the quarterback there, Will, you just inadvertently get your hand on his mask there. Not something you want to do, but something the referees see.
They're going to bring Martin back in at quarterback. Martin going to take the snap, look to throw. Deep ball over the middle will be caught and completed. And down to the 29-yard line. Pass is caught by number 13, Jason Conover.
Pass complete to Conover. First down.
First down picked up.
And that's the type of plays, Will, that the Panthers need to make if they want to get around the Rams defense. They did a great job doing it there. So it looks like the Panthers might get down the field and try to get some points on the board here.
This will probably be the last play of the first quarter, down to 10 seconds. It's Whitman-Hanson. They got to get it off quick. Down to 5, and they're just going to let this thing run on out. Martin will run to the sideline. That's going to do it for first quarter action here from J.J. Anderson Field. Rams lead 23-0. It has been a dominant performance from them so far. They're going to look to tack on more points. We're going to take a break here on Marshfield Community Media and be right back.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions,
Biviano General Contracting.
Road to Responsibility.
Who's fighting her own battle with this disease? This is Lara Brake. Lara is a constant supporter of all things.
Welcome back, everyone. James G. Anderson Field. Rams lead 23-0 as we get into the second quarter. Will Nicholson alongside Ben Wilson. Ben, it has been good for the Rams so far, but a couple of defensive penalties have cost them.
You've always had ours, and tonight we have yours.
First down, Martin, drop back, look to throw. That pass is caught, spinning to the outside. Tim Stiles, Liam Riley, Kyle Casale will come to make the tackle. It was Conover who will make the catch. Short of the sticks, it'll be second down. Conover will check out. Will Scott will come out. Sean Folan will come in. Second down and about 4. Martin got Walker in the backfield. Send a man in motion. They're going to hand off up the middle. Nowhere for the handoff man to go. That was Thiago Maga-Howells.
Yeah, well, you can't get around the Rams defense in the run game. I mean, it's something I'm going to say now, and it's something I'm going to say later. You can't get around the Rams in the run game.
No one's really been able to run on the Rams so far this year. Even look back to St. John's Prep, a lot of what they did was through the air. Third down, still about 4 for the Panthers to go. Walker, drop back, looking to throw. He's going to throw. Actually, it's Walker to make the reception, excuse me. He's going to have a first down. Martin on the completion.
Walker in the middle.
First down picked up, and the Panthers is going to be in striking distance.
Yeah, well, those are the types of plays that the Panthers need to make to get around the Rams defense, and they did a good job there, and they're closer to striking distance.
At the 10-yard line, going to be first down and goal for Whitman-Hanson. Martin, Walker in the backfield. Martin will drop back. He's looking to throw. That one picked off! Picked off and heading to the outside. Kyle Casale going to get it right out of the air. His first interception of the year. Marshfield get another one.
Kyle Casale, an absolute animal for the Marshfield Rams defense. He's 3rd overall in tackles. He's got 37. He's an absolute monster. And there gets his first interception. Shout out to him.
Yeah, he has 2 deflected passes, but has yet to get an interception in that one. Thrown over the middle. He actually almost had one earlier in the game that was thrown too high. This one right in his reach. The Rams get another takeaway with 9:44 left to go in the second. And I think Charlie Leach might be excited.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. I mean, if our mics are picking it up, he's pretty far away. So.
Well, we could hear it, and we have headsets on.
I know. Pretty far out. First down and 10. They're going to take the snap and hand off to the back. Giannetti, who's going to fall forward for first down yardage.
Giannetti on the carry. Picks up a Rams first down.
First play of the drive, getting the first down. This is looking like a good one here for the Rams, Will.
All you got to do, you get that first down of the series. Makes your offense feel that much better. Rollinson sends Richardson in motion. Hard count will not get anyone to jump. Giannetti, a sophomore, to the game right now. Take the snap. It's play action. Throw to Richardson on the outside, who's got space. Richardson to the 40, and finally is wrapped up. Great downfield blocks by both Cole Summers and Cole Hannigan.
First down, Rams.
Yeah, Richardson got the ball there, turned on the Jets down the sideline, get some nice yardage there for the Rams.
The downfield blocking by the wide receivers has been phenomenal for this offense as well. You saw it there. Rollinson on a first down and 10. 3 receivers top of your screen. Chesbro going to be lined up as a tight end at the bottom. Giannetti in the backfield. Gonna take the snap, throw to Cole Summers on the outside. That ball is caught. Cole Summers, whole bunch of real estate, will cut it up right at the 20-yard line. They're gonna spot him a little short. Flag gonna come in again.
The Rams have had a nice series of plays there, Will. You would hate for it to come back due to a flag.
Giannetti going to check out. Hannigan as well will come out. They're going to bring Aiden Summers back in. Bring out that 2 tight end set. Still waiting on the call here. It will go against the Rams. They're heading that direction. And they're going to get the Rams on a hold, so they're going to back it up. They're going to replay first down. It'll be first down in about 5. First down, Rollinson under center. Send Aiden Summers in motion. They're going to take the snap, hand off to Evan Williams, who's going to get right up the middle. Spin off of tackles, will be pushed forward for a first down. Good job by Williams to follow his blocks. And they'll move the chains for the Rams.
Yeah, even with the pushback from the penalty there, the Rams able to move the sticks there, Will.
Giannetti back in the backfield. Aiden Summers going to be sent in motion. Rollinson going to hand off. Giannetti, good cut up the middle. It will fall forward. Not first down yardage, but a good run for the sophomore.
Giannetti on the carry.
Eight minutes to go in first half action. Evan Williams back in the backfield. Second down at about 5. Richardson sent in motion. Rollinson's hard count will not get anyone.
Flag on the play.
And the play clock ran out on the Rams. I don't know if the play clock was supposed to reset or not. I don't even know if the ball was set. Another one of those days.
Refs still configuring of what's going to happen here. It wouldn't be a Marshfield game without a little ref confusion, Will.
And they're going to wave off the flag. So the official call is an oopsie daisy, I believe, on the officials. It'll be second down and 5. Rollinson going to hand off to Evan Williams, who's going to fight forward for extra yardage inside the 10, and first down and goal coming up for the Rams. And I love officials. I do. It's a hard job. This is it's been a lot this season, though, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would say that the biggest weakness on the Rams team is penalties.
It's been their Achilles heel. Rollinson will throw. Aiden Summers to the outside, getting a block from his brother, but not a whole lot more room. Gain of about 5, maybe 4. Going to spot him at the 6-yard line. Second down and goal coming up. Second and goal, Rollinson. Gonna take the snap, throw to the outside. That ball will be caught. Cole Summers burned him off the line of scrimmage. What a route by Cole Summers. What a throw by Rollinson. Touchdown, Marshfield.
That was a big touchdown, Will. Cole Summers could have walked into the end zone if he wanted to. Wide open space, plenty of real estate, but he made his way into the end zone there. Big play for Summers.
Cole Summers going to get his 4th touchdown of the year. I mean, that is one of the best routes. That's probably the route of the year I've seen. I mean, just put him in the blender. D-back had no idea where he was going. A great route by Summers.
Yeah,
leads
Summers
to another touchdown.
Racking up those all-purpose yards. He leads the team so far, but he's definitely going to lead the team by the end of this game, I believe, Will.
I have to say so. He's been an all-purpose machine. Through the air, on the ground, kick return, punt return. And now he's set up to hold the extra point for Drosopoulos, who's 8 of 9. 9 of 10, 90% success rate on the year for Nick Drosopoulos. The Rams lead 30-0, Ben. Not too bad of a start.
I would say so, Will.
I believe they're 4 for 4 on drives now, so have yet to need Cole Summers to try and punt away. It's been all Marshfield, and they have had a nose for the end zone.
November 9th, the Friends of Marshfield Music here at Marshfield High School will be hosting their 10th annual mattress fundraiser sale. You heard that correctly, a mattress fundraiser. Sunday, November 9th, between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. here in Student Dining. Please stop by, pick up a new mattress for yourselves. That thing's getting lumpy. It's time for a new one.
We heard Mr. Burton there on the PA. Personally, don't need a mattress, but if you do, November 9th, you know where to go. Drosopoulos going to squib this kick. Will be fielded. It's fumbled momentarily, but will be a run back for Whitman-Hanson, and they will cross the 30 to the 32-yard line. And the Whitman-Hanson offense ready to take back over. Ben, they got in striking distance last time, but Martin going to throw a second interception of the day.
Return by Tony Delfono.
Yeah, that close to the goal line. He was trying to get it into the end zone. Casale had it well scouted, though. Hopefully this drive works out better for the Panthers, but we'll see what the Rams defense has in store.
There's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So here at Marshfield High School, if you see the players repping pink, you see a couple players with pink socks, pink arm sleeves. It's what they're repping it for. It's also pink night, I believe, here. All the student section, everyone dressed in their pink. Rams always out there supporting a good cause. First down and 10, Martin. Send a man in motion. Martin's going to drop back, look to throw. That ball will be caught, but instantly put down by Ryan Medeiros. And he's put a little highlight reel for himself together the past couple of games. Feels like every game we're talking about a big play Ryan Medeiros has made. Been one of the stars of the secondary.
Yeah, Medeiros is a name you mention quite often on the defense here, Will. Always a big name for the Rams.
Martin on a second down, going to take the snap, hand off to his back, trying to get upfield. Keegan Holt there to make the initial stop, and everyone else will jump on for the Rams.
Hayes on the carry.
Hayes on the carry. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 7 coming up.
Rams sideline is definitely excited here tonight, Will.
Barking out orders, they're locked in. 3rd down, Martin will drop back, look to throw, pressure coming, throw over the middle. Will be caught, 1st down going to be picked up. They're going to wrap him up just shy of the 50-yard line.
Hayes on the reception.
Hayes on the reception. You're going to give Styles credit with the tackle. Both Scott brothers and Casali will come in.
Whitman-Hanson, first down.
Bring in that bigger unit. Take out Herbert, Tim Styles, and Gene Lewis. Warren's got 2 interceptions on the day, and the Rams have been ball hawking him all night. Martin going to drop back, look to throw. He's running out of time. The Rams pressure is going to get there. Andrew Cosman gets there. He's going to get another sack.
Martin's taken down by
Big time play by the Rams. Will Scott as well going to get credit for the sack. That is Will Scott's first of the year. His brother he has 2, but Scott brothers getting on the board for sacks.
Yeah, the Summers brothers and the Scott brothers on both sides of the ball for the Rams. 2 absolutely great pairs for the Rams.
It's been the story of the brothers for a couple of years now in Marshfield. 2nd down and long. They spotted at a 2nd and 20. Martin in the gun. He's going to drop back, look to throw. Screen on the outside will fall incomplete. Good coverage there by Ryan Medeiros and Liam Riley. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Martin's pass incomplete.
And Will, now it's 3rd and 20. I think I'm going to break it out here, Will. It's
Old
3rd
classic.
and a country mile. Shout out to Andrew Youngworth.
Andrew Youngworth tunes in every now and then. Shout out to him at Syracuse. Killing it, by the way, at Syracuse. Starting to get really involved in the sports media there. It's always cool to see these young kids in high school. My little intern's going off doing big stuff. Feels good. 3rd and 20, as you said. Pat Ryan going to be sent in motion. They're going to take the snap. Martin going to look to throw. Screen will be caught by Ryan. But Charlie Leach going to come up to make the play with Ryan Bergameska. Big time hit over the middle. That could have been
Bobby Walker.
Really deadly for Bobby Walker. He's going to get 10 yards back. Still a 4th and 10 coming up for the Panthers.
Comes up for the stop.
Yeah, sometimes if you're the Rams, I know it's a division rival, tensions are high, but you got to watch out when you're making intense tackles like that. You don't want to get a penalty called on you.
Hey, it's a good thing that Walker got down because Ryan Bergameska was a heat-seeking missile coming over the middle. Charlie Leach is going to hit him low and put him down, but, I mean, he was zooming. 4th down and 10. Offense going to stay on the field for the Panthers, down 30. Martin in the shotgun. Going to back to his right, and they have to burn a timeout. And I believe that is their last one of the half. So with 2:49 remaining in the 2nd quarter, we're going to take a quick break here on Marshfield Community Media. All the rest of the coverage coming to you in just a moment.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions,
Biviano General Contracting.
Road to Responsibility.
Today is also homecoming, so stay tuned at halftime.
Welcome back to
We'll have
James
some
G. Anderson
bonuses, but
Field.
we also will be
2:49
introducing our
remaining
homecoming court.
in the first half action. Will Nicholson alongside Ben Wilson. Fourth down, big fourth down coming up, Ben.
Yeah, this is big. Rams need to make a stop here.
Martin in the gun. He's going to drop back, look to throw. Plenty of time. Deep ball is aired out and knocked away. Jamison Bongelati on the coverage. Ryan Madero shadowing, and that will be a turnover on downs once again for the Rams.
Yeah, that was big. It's Bongelati again on the coverage. He's an absolutely incredible cornerback here for the Rams. Makes the big swat there.
He's found the end zone today as well on a two-point conversion. So Jamison Bongelati having himself a little bit of a day. He also leads the Rams in passes deflected. He had 3 coming into tonight. He just got his 4th. He's been a big-time weapon for this team. Rams can go quickly as Whitman-Hanson was missing a corner for a moment. First down and 10. Rollinson will check it down. Evan Williams out in space. Gets a block to the outside. 20, 10 to the goal line. Not quite down at the 5. Great blocks on the outside by the Rams. Aiden Summers lays one. The right tackle, Aiden Nicholson, lays another. Big-time run for Evan Williams.
Yeah, Williams, he had the offensive line covering for him. He was able to get right down the sideline, dropped at the 5. Big time for the Rams.
First down and goal, Marshfield. He lined up with Rollinson in the shotgun. Hannigan going to go in motion. They're going to hand off to him to the outside, trying to get a block, get upfield. He'll be tackled short.
Cole Hannigan to the outside.
Close to that marker. They're actually going to spot him a little bit shorter than you thought. They're going to put him at the 4-yard line, going to bring up second down. And if you're Marshfield, I feel like you're content here to 2:25 left. Run the ball. You'll get in the end zone when you get in. Just burn some clock.
Yeah, absolutely. And if all goes well, they could potentially get down the field again in this half.
The way the defense has been playing, I wouldn't put it past them. Coach Aruka barking to his play callers as they're going to get the call in now. Rollinson. And they wanted a motion man, another mental lapse for the Rams with 2:25 remaining. We're almost close to halftime, so we're going to keep you right here. Go back to that last play that got them into striking distance. I mean, that was basic, just a screen pass to Evan Williams, but I mean, the blocks by your big right tackle and then Aiden Summers, who's not afraid to lay a body, just a wide open avenue for Evan Williams to run.
Yeah, absolutely. Evan Williams down the field. Too bad he got brought down at the 5, so close to the end zone. That would have been his 2nd of the night. So Williams, lethal in the backfield here tonight for the Rams.
Yeah, he has been lethal. He's kind of been the go-to back. I think they might give in Phoenix Boger. I'm not sure what his status is. I haven't seen him yet on the sideline, but no Phoenix tonight thus far. Second down and goal from the 4. Marshfield looking to punch another one in.
50-50 raffle going on tonight for our Marshfield Athletic.
Rollinson going to take the snap. He's looking to throw wide open. Aiden Summers back in the end zone. Touchdown Marshfield. Play action. No one picks up Aiden Summers. He's going to get on the board. Rams score another big-time touchdown.
Yeah, Aiden Summers wide open in the back of the end zone there. Nobody around him. Rollinson could have lofted it right to him if he wanted to.
It's Aiden Summers' 2nd touchdown on the year. I mean, for a tight end, he has been a yard after catch machine. He has 127 yards after the catch. You don't see that every day from a tight end.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was walking in today with 148 all-purpose yards. I think he's gotten a little more than that here tonight, Will.
Definitely has. He has been one of Rollinson's favorite targets. He's been very reliable. As the extra point unit is on for the Rams. Cole Summers will hold. Nick Drasopoulos will go 10 for 11, kick it through the uprights, and good. Rams lead 37-0 with 2:20 remaining in the first half.
And now with 2:20 here, Will, if the Rams make a big stop on defense, they could potentially get down the field by the end of half and score another touchdown.
I mean, you got to think, if you're Whitman-Hanson, I mean, you got to air the ball out, right? You're down 37. You want to get some points coming into the half. Then you can feel better, you know, going in, talking about it, you know, trying to still compete. But also, you run the risk of, you know, the way that Martin has played, he hasn't been bad, but the defense has picked him off twice already. It's got to be looking dangerous for him to try and go through the air.
Yeah, Whitman-Hanson needs a new strategy to get the ball around the Rams defense. Obviously, the run game doesn't work, and the pass game isn't too good either for the Panthers.
At a certain point, too, I feel like you'll see Marshfield start to consider when to bring Cash Coleman in. The way that tonight's going, obviously got to tune this thing up and get into halftime, score some more points. But it's quite possible Drosopoulos, huge leg underneath this one, will be returned at the 10-yard line for Whitman-Hanson. Pat Ryan up the middle will be tackled at the 30. And 2:14 left for Whitman-Hanson to try to put together a scoring drive.
Yeah, like I said, Will, it's all about getting around the Rams defense. They need to come up with a new strategy.
As they will huddle up, get ready to put together a drive. The Marshfield defense has been phenomenal so far. 2 interceptions on the day. And the Panthers have only been to down and goal distance once, and then Kyle Casale picked off a pass. First down and 10, Martin. He will drop back, look to throw, air it out. That ball will be reeled in by his intended receiver. That was Quinn Frazier, who's played a little bit of quarterback tonight.
To Quinn Frazier.
Short gain, give him about 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Second down and 6. Martin with Walker in the backfield, going to drop back, look to throw. That ball is too far, trying to get to Conover. Fall incomplete.
Incomplete. 3rd down.
Now on 3rd down here, Will, Rams can make a big stop and try to get the ball back here to get it down the field.
It's a 3rd down and 6. They go through the air twice. You got it with the 2-minute drill, but again, if you don't move the chains here, it's not looking great. I mean, do you punt it away or do you try and convert it? A decision's going to have to be made. Third down and 6. Martin will roll out to the right. Dylan Burrow was there with pressure. That ball will be thrown and fall incomplete. Good pressure by the Rams and a drop ball, going to lead to a 4th down.
Ball's incomplete on the far side. 4th down.
Whitman-Hanson going to elect to punt this one away.
A little surprising there, Will, with only 2 minutes to go until halftime. I mean, I know it's risky going for it on 4th down, but you're down by 37. I mean, when you're down by that much, taking risks like that might be a good thing, but they're going to elect to punt this one off.
And they will. No pressure coming from the Rams. They're going to allow this one to just be punted away. Not a very far punt, and Cole Summers going to return it as well. Ball came loose, but Ryan Bergameska there to fall right on it. The Marshall offense will take over on their own 49-yard line. It's been so far so good for the Marshfield offense. Have yet to end a drive without points. 37 of them on the board already. And they have been very efficient. Fresh set of downs coming up for the Rams. 3 receivers, bottom of your screen. Williams the back, Rollinson. Gonna take the snap, throw the screen to the outside. Luke Richardson will catch it, make a cut upfield to the 45, still on his feet across the 40. D'Antonio gonna give him a good push for a 1st down with 1:40 left.
Yeah, Richardson had the nice pass there, and he had the help of Summers and D'Antonio pushing him through for the first down. That was a big play there for the Rams.
Fresh set of downs. Rollinson will send Cole Summers in motion, take the snap, hand it off to Evan Williams, who will run up the middle. Good run, going to get a gain of probably 7.
By our offensive line, Justin Amaral, Aiden Nicholson, Matt Keenan, Nate McGowan, and Sean Nutley.
You hear the sound off for the O-line unit for the Rams, doing a good job getting that push up front. Clock's going. Rollins going to hand this one off to D'Antonio to the outside, who's got a ton of green grass, ton of real estate, breaking tackles inside the 15, and will settle in at the 10.
First down for the Rams.
At the 12, excuse me. Another first down for the Rams. They still got a whole minute of clock, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely, Will. If they want, they could run the clock, but I think the Rams are going to punch it in here, Will.
Gonna look to do that so far. Handoff up the middle. Giannetti into the end zone. Touchdown. The sophomore gonna get his first of his career on varsity. And Giannetti, congrats on your first, my friend. Marshfield goes up 43-0.
Yeah, this is big here, Will. 43-0, and Deschopoulos is gonna come on, try to make it 44-0. This is looking like a complete Marshfield blowout, Will.
A 40-point lead going into half feels nice. Definitely can't be too disappointed in that. 50 seconds to go, and the Marshfield extra point unit will now group together. Cole Summers to hold. Snap good, hold good. Nick Christopoulos good. Through the uprights, 44-0, Marshfield lead. It's exactly how you wanted it to go for homecoming, for pink night, for senior night, and the Rams showed how important this game was to them.
Wow, 44-0, just in the second half alone, or excuse me, first half alone. I am really excited to see what the second half has to offer for us, Will.
Well, the way this is going, we're going to get running clock, knock on wood, eventually. Nutley getting some love down at the sideline, picked up on our mic. Not an easy thing to replace Tommy Bongelotti, but filled the role pretty well. Drosopoulos will boot this one deep. Will be it returned for Whitman-Hanson. Getting upfield and a lot of green grass. The Rams are going to close in and make the tackle about the 29-yard line, and that is where they'll try and set up with 40 seconds left. I mean, Ben, they might be keen to just take a knee here going to the half.
Yeah, absolutely here, Will. I think the Panthers should just take the knee, head into the locker room, discuss some strategies for the second half, and hope they don't get shut out here.
I mean, it has been domination so far. They're going to line up like they want to run a play. 40 seconds left. Martin will drop back, look to throw. That ball will be caught. Frazier, who gets hit hard out of bounds by Liam Riley. And that is not going to stop the clock. Second down coming up.
To Frazier.
Last play of the half coming up here.
Keegan Holt out there on the tackle.
10 seconds, 9 seconds. Martin in the gun, going to drop back, look to throw. That ball on the outside, nearly picked off. Keegan Holt almost got his hands on it. Will fall incomplete, and that is going to do it for the first half action. Rams lead 44-0, and it has been a dominant performance thus far. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back for the halftime report with Jack Hughes joining us. We'll see you in a minute.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Welcome back, everyone. The halftime report coming to you live from James G. Anderson Field. Will Nicholson, Jack Hughes, Ben Wilson. Jack, I mean, you were right in the score prediction. It's been Rams by 1,000,000.
Rams by 1,000,000, and I'd like to start us off by saying I circle this game on my calendar every year because, believe it or not, I used to be a Panther. So I gotta love seeing my guys putting 44 on Whitman-Hanson. Guys, the offense has been electric. Talk about new guys scoring. Jake D's first, Cole Hannigan's first, and sophomore Jack Giannetti's first. I mean, what else have you guys been seeing?
I mean, it's just been an absolute domination by the Rams on both sides of the ball. Bergameska with an interception. That's his second of the year. And you have Kyle Casale getting his first. I mean, it's been phenomenal. I mean, specifically on the offensive side. I mean, that offensive line every single time is getting a push. I mean, from left to right, you got McGowan, you got Keenan, you got Nutley, Amaral, Nicholson. They're all just making great blocks downfield, and the skill players have done their part.
That Jack Giannetti touchdown, phenomenal blocking. I mean, 100%. You could drive a truck through that hole. I mean, Ben, what else have you seen?
Well, I've definitely noticed, Jack, that this game, I know that they're facing, I would say, a little bit of an easier opponent in Whitman-Hanson being 0-5. So that touchdown have been all over the place here for the Rams. They've been spreading the ball around to different players, like you said, Giannetti, Williams, Hannigan. They've been spreading the ball around to different players. So I think this game has been almost a test for some players to see what they can do for the Rams.
I mean, yeah, we got running clock now. Do you guys think they're going to pitch a shutout?
I think so. And, you know, the running clock, hopefully we'll have a quick second half. I hope we get to see some of the younger guys get in. I'd like to see Cash Coleman put on a show.
Oh, yeah.
See a little more of maybe Jack Giannetti get a couple more carries
yeah.
as we get later in the game. But, I mean, you got to take a look at the defensive side of the ball, too. A player who has absolutely shined in this secondary, Ryan Medeiros. I mean, it feels like he has a huge play every single game at this point.
100%.
He's been phenomenal.
Yeah, that one hit he had down receiver kind of reminded me of Cooper DeJean versus Derrick Henry that one week.
Right over the middle.
Phenomenal. I mean, we usually talk about the mistakes in the first half, but there are none.
It's just been the penalties. The penalties are the one thing where penalties have backed them up a little bit, but a couple of them have just been the Rams are trying to make plays. They hold on a little bit too long. So I know Aruka being Aruka, no half is ever perfect. They're going to go into the locker room, or actually they're sitting right behind us, or in front of us, excuse me. But I know that's a big point of emphasis for Coach Aruka. They're going to talk about the penalties. They're going to work them out, and we should have a nice, breezy second half for the Rams to win.
Yeah, it's never perfect. And Ben, how do you see the rest of this game going?
I see the rest of this game going Marshfield domination. There's a chance Whitman-Hanson gets down the field late in the fourth quarter, maybe when we start to send in some of the JV players, but I think it's going to be Marshfield domination.
All right, you heard it here. I agree with you. I'm Jack Hughes. These are the best. You know, they're the best in the biz. You're going to keep hanging with them, but for now, I'm out. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see ya.
Up, and it is scored!
For three.
Got it! With the shot, it's lights out! Good night, goodbye, and there's it! Marshfield wins! It's a great serve. Another one drop!
And the Rams drop one first here in the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Kick on the field, and it is scored! It is scored!
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time. MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions,
Biviano General Contracting.
Road to Responsibility. Over the past 15 years, MCM has supported the Marshfield community through its mission in connecting the community. As successful as MCM has been, there is a significant challenge facing MCM that will dramatically impact the Marshfield community. Just like almost all community media centers, over 90% of MCM's funding comes from Comcast and Verizon's cable licenses with the town of Marshfield. MCM receives a small percentage of that cable revenue. With technology changing and people changing the way that they consume media, many people have decided to abandon cable television for streaming platforms. 2021 to 2022 saw the greatest one-year decline in cable subscriptions in Massachusetts at 10%. Marshfield isn't immune to this, and over the next several years, we expect to see at least a 20% decrease in our funding due to the decline in cable subscribers in Marshfield. It means saying goodbye to members of the MCM staff, not making important upgrades that make MCM the state-of-the-art studio it is, and a significant reduction in support to valuable community institutions. But most importantly, what does this mean for you? It means saying goodbye to open and transparent government coverage, not being able to see important Marshfield school events like graduation and sports, as well as important community news and information shared by MCM. Please don't let this important community institution wither and die. Please contact us or visit our website to find out more about how you can support Marshfield Community Media. People in the community tell us all the time, Marshfield Community Media is a hidden gem. While we love hearing that we're a gem, we don't love hearing that we're hidden. So let's talk about what we can offer you and this wonderful community. One of the biggest things we offer is training. We can train you on various forms of media such as camera work, podcasting, editing, and so much more. The only thing we require is that you're a member of our studio, which for Marshfield residents is just $30 a year. And with that membership, you not only get access to training, but our entire arsenal of state-of-the-art equipment. We'll help you create the content you've been dreaming about. In addition to this, we also offer production services. Do you have a small business and want to film some promotions for your website or social media? We've got you covered. We've worked with businesses all over the South Shore to produce high-quality promotional material at an affordable rate. You probably already know this, but in case you don't, we provide high-quality coverage of important community events. This includes MHS Varsity sports, municipal government meetings, important local news, and many other special community events and ceremonies. So if you'd like to know more about us, you can check out our website at marshfieldcommunitymedia.com or give us a call at 781-837-4384. Thank you. MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time. MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are
Welcome back, everyone, to James G. Anderson Field here in Marshfield, Massachusetts. Second half getting underway. Drosopoulos going to kick this one off deep. Is a trick play by the Panthers on the kickoff, getting to the outside, and will be tackled out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And we're going to have a running clock for the whole second half here as Marshfield is up 44-0. Will Nicholson alongside Ben Wilson. Ben, it has been an absolute masterclass put on by the Rams.
Yeah, absolutely. It has been the Rams just boat racing the Panthers, Will. The clock is running. I think they have elected to just run the clock because they are up by 40. So the Panthers, if they want to stop the clock, have to punch one in.
Yep.
But this is looking like it's going to be a quick second half here, Will.
I believe that's MIAA rules. 40 point at half, you run the clock. So might have the chance to see a couple of younger guys get in, but for now it is still Jack Martin in the shotgun. He's going to send a man in motion, take the snap, hand off to the initial motion man, getting upfield, and he has a gap open up. He's going to run for a couple of yards, bring up second down. This is probably the best defense that we've seen from the Rams this year. A shutout at the half, 2 interceptions, couple sacks. It's been very good for the Rams. Definitely a day they can be proud of.
Yeah, absolutely, Will. There is no reason for Ruka or any other player to be upset with this. You're up by 44 just in the first half alone. This is absolutely an incredible performance by the Rams here tonight.
Second down, Martin going to hand off up the middle once again. Nowhere to go, just fall forward into the big cluster of Rams in the middle. Going to bring up third down. Third and about 3. Coming up here, you can see a different approach from the Panthers. They're trying to run the ball, get some yardage, get the first downs, because going through the air has not worked out so far.
Third down and 3.
Yeah, going through the air hasn't been great. They've had 2 interceptions in the first half. So I think the run game might be a little more productive for the Panthers, but the Rams thrive in the run game defensively, so it's hard to get around the Rams defense here, Will.
Third down and 3. Can the defense hold? Martin going to hand off up the middle. Really open room for the running back of Whitman-Hanson as they will pick up a first down. Nagelhays on the run. He'll get to
first down.
the 46, maybe the 47-yard line. That's where he will set up in first down territory. Herbert going to come in, try and bring a little more pressure for the Rams. Connor Scott going to come out. Start to see some of the younger guys warming up as well, or just some of the JV pieces. Mikey Appel doing some drills on the sideline right now, getting ready. Jack Doherty as well. First down and 10, Martin. Send a man in motion. He's going to keep it himself. It's actually Frazier at quarterback correction who will run out of bounds and take a huge hit once again. Big hit on the sideline. I think that was number 21, Thomas Sullivan, who made that hit. Checking in right now. Another guy you don't always see, but he's looked good.
Well, the senior, he's getting some playing time here on senior night. It's good for Tommy Sullivan to get some action here for the Rams. But so far, the Panthers' run game on the outside has been working out all right for them.
The ones that I have, you can have them back.
Second down and 3. Take the snap, roll to the right. It's Frazier once again getting upfield, and he will be tackled short of the first down. Going to be about a yard short. Tim Stiles comes up to make the tackle, bring up third down and a 1, but it's really like half a yard coming up for Whitman-Hanson.
Down and 1.
Now this is where you need to make a big stop here, Will. 3rd and 1, put up the brick wall. Rams defense going to send in some heavy hitters here.
Third down coming up, and you got to be thinking it should be a run coming for Whitman-Hanson. Frazier in at quarterback. Walker in the backfield. Frazier going to take the snap, hand off to Walker up the middle, met right at the line of scrimmage. Big play made by Tim Stiles. Charlie Leach not going to get the first down. Going to bring up 4th down and 1. Great play by the defense once again to meet him right at the line.
And that's Charlie Leach and Tim Stiles to come on the tackle there, Will. Both absolute monsters in the backfield. And Charlie Leach looking like Bill Goldberg out there, taking down the running back there.
What a pull. Bill Goldberg, huh? This guy knows ball. 4th down and 1. Offense going to stay on the field for the Panthers. Walker lined up at running back. They're going to take the snap. Frazier going to keep it himself to the outside. Pursuit by Herbert. Got him right before he got there. Big play by Alex Herbert. And the Rams are going to turn him over once again.
That was big for the Rams there, Will. The clock is going to continue to run. The big 4th down switch here for the Rams. Alex Herbert on the coverage there.
Turnover on downs to the Rams.
Those European roots by Herbert, he likes to joke around about it. Great pursuit coming in on that outside. And here we go, secondary unit going to check in, which means we get to see Cash Coleman and the secondary offense coming in for the Rams. New O-line as well, so Rollinson and that whole O-line and probably skill position for the Rams going to be done for tonight. Coleman going to take the snap, hand off to his back, get up the middle. We'll get about 5 yards on the gain, bring up 2nd down. Believe it was Jack Giannetti on the carry. It was. And he got some real work during the varsity time, so it's good to see. He's already warmed up, picking right up where he left off.
Yeah, and the touchdown in the first half. He's been absolutely lethal for the Rams here tonight, Will.
Jay Storty, Mikey Appel in there as Coleman going to hand off to Giannetti once again, working upfield. Another cut! What a move by Giannetti to the 30, the 20, shoestring tackle down to the 15. The fancy footwork from Jack Giannetti, the sophomore, and another big play by the Rams.
Giannetti right through the field on the left side there. Only tripped up by a shoelace there, Will. But Giannetti with the big coverage for field there.
New back going to be checking in for the Rams. It's number 32, Anthony Polcari, junior running back. Coleman, handoff. Polcari up the middle will be met at the line of scrimmage, but have fallen forward for a couple. We'll bring up 2nd down. And again, going back to that move by Giannetti, I mean, young back showing off what he's got. .350 left in 3rd quarter action. Cash Coleman in the shotgun. Polcari as the back. Coleman going to hand off Polcari up the middle, bouncing off of tackles. It's going to be inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Bring up a 1st and goal for the Rams. Can already see, Ben, this secondary unit for the Rams not moving as quick. They got to look to the sideline a little bit more and, get caught up to this offense. First and goal. Coleman takes the snap. Polcari to the outside. That offensive line going to try and shove him in, but not far to go. Polcari fell forward for a couple, bring up second down.
No gain on the play.
For the Rams. They're really trying to get Polcari his first of the year.
Second and goal here. He's got a chance to get into the end zone here, and Coleman will go over to Aruka here for a quick chat.
Good old-fashioned huddle. So this is what you see. The JV unit, when they play, they don't have the hand signals like the Rams have, so they do your traditional huddle up. That's what you're seeing here. Coleman's got to run and break the huddle with his unit. Second down and goal. Coleman going to hand off Polcari up the middle to the goal line. Did he get in? No, just short. It's going to bring up third and goal. Well, okay, one official signaled short, another one signaled touchdown. So Anthony Polcari going to get his first touchdown of the year, and Marshfield gets up to that 50-point mark.
Yeah, now up by 50. This is bad for the Panthers here, Will. This is a complete blowout.
Exactly what you expected going into tonight. The Rams they had to come in, make the plays. Drasopoulos kick through the upright is good with the hole from Cole Summers. 51-0. I mean, again, you like to come in and say, oh, yeah, it's an easy win for the Rams. It's an easy part of their schedule. But, again, you still have to come here and play the game, right? You have to come in. The Rams knew what they had to do, and they answered the call.
Volleyball at noontime. And also from 10 to 2 tomorrow, Lou Silva Way will be closed for our homecoming fair. So 10 to 2 tomorrow. Lots of events, games, information, tables going on out on Lou Silva Way. So please stop by from 10 to 2 tomorrow. Stop by for that game, for those games tomorrow also. Tomorrow night will be the homecoming dance. The students, make sure you're there looking your best.
Quick update, Mr. Burton there. For all you Marshfield fans at home looking for homecoming information. Last couple of seconds in the third quarter, Drasopoulos gets his whole leg underneath this one. Will be fielded about the 6-yard line by Whitman-Hanson. Sullivan can't make the tackle, but the Rams there to make a big-time hit at the 25-yard line.
Tackle made by
and that is going to do it. Josh Jackson gets credit with the tackle as the fourth quarter is getting ready to come up. We're going to take a quick break here on Marshfield Community Media. We will be right back in a moment.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions,
Biviano General Contracting,
Road to Responsibility.
We're back for fourth quarter action here at James G. Anderson Field. The Rams lead 51-0. And the clock is going to continue to tick down. So we're going to have a 12-minute
kickoff. Whitman-Hanson stopped from their own 25.
We did kick it off. All right, well, fourth quarter action coming here. 12 minutes of real time is what we're going to see. Martin will throw to the outside. That ball is caught by his back and tackles made there. It's number 45, Jackson Jamali on the stop. Number 30, Emmett Petrie in as well. Pair of sophomores making a play there. Bring up second down.
Brian Covino on the stop.
Covino gets credit as well. This is my favorite part of the games when they're blowouts, Ben. When you get to see the young guys come in, make a play, and the varsity's always fired up for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting able to see the JV squad head in here. This is the future of the Rams team here, Will. So getting able to see this is pretty cool here tonight.
Martin going to send a man in motion, hand off to the back, up the middle, who will fight forward and then be tackled. Finn Laporte there on the stop initially. Going to bring up third down, or are they going to say move the chains? He got just enough for first down yardage, so they will move the chains. First down picked up. You mentioned the future of the Rams. I remember a couple of years ago calling a blowout and seeing Cole Summers and Cole Hannigan go in. And I mean, look how that turned out now, playing on varsity, getting a blowout of their own.
Yeah, and both making plays left and right for the Rams this season, Will.
High snap for Frazier, who's going to roll out to the outside. He's looking to throw, but might just take off with his legs and will get a couple of yards. Laporte on the coverage once again, force him out of bounds. Second down coming up. I mean, the energy when a young guy gets to get on the field and make a play, there's nothing like it. When, young kid, they're getting ready to play tomorrow. They got to travel to Whitman-Hanson tomorrow to play. But just for right now on the Friday night under the lights, get to have that moment.
Well, hey, do good against the varsity team, can do even better against the JV team tomorrow.
That is the hope. Second down, they're going to hand off up the middle, and the Rams D-line will set up there and make the tackle. Looks like no gain on the play. Sean Follen going to get back in and get a couple of reps.
And Petrie on the stop.
I've said it before, Will Follen just loves playing contact sports. He probably asked Coach Ruka, why not just let me go in, get some reps in? Why not? Throw Follen in on the defensive line here.
Camp Carpenter just came in too. Everyone getting time for the Rams. Handoff up the middle. Play going to be made. Another big time stop for the Rams. Manny Silveria on the tackle. Jackson Jamali as well.
Anthony King, Jackson Jamal on the stop.
Fourth down, and these are still starters, I believe, that are in for Whitman-Hanson, and the defense is holding on, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. You got Follen in there too, but it's mostly JV players, and they're holding their own here.
It's fourth down and 6. Coming up for Whitman-Hanson. Martin, drop back, look to throw, he'll pump fake, now throw, the ball nearly picked off on the outside, it will fall incomplete. Good defense by the Rams once again. That one was knocked away. I believe that was number 19. That was, look at my sheet here, excuse me, that was Leon Jean Lewis, I believe, who knocked that one away. And the Rams offense will once again get a chance to put more points up. New Phoenix in the backfield, so this is Phoenix Stankavish. Now lined up to the right of Cash Coleman is going to take the snap, hand off Stankavish up the middle, fight forward for a couple extra yards.
Stankavish on the carry.
Get a couple of yards. This is so funny to see. It's such a change up from what we see from the Rams, where Aruka is literally feeding the play to Cash Coleman and then breaking the huddle. Stankavish got 4, second down and 6. Coleman going to take the snap, hand off Stankavish up the middle, who's hit initially, but will try and fight forward for some extra yardage. Gain of a couple. I'm going to bring up third down for the Rams. Chase Laria going to come in. Camden McLeod. Emptying the bench for the Rams with 6 minutes to go in the fourth on what has been a dominant night here at GMG in mid-October, a 50-point win.
50-point now, but could be more by the time we go off air, Will.
Wouldn't count him out. Coleman going to take the snap, going to keep it himself to the outside, and Coleman can fly, getting to the 30, to the 20, and will run out of bounds. Cross the 20, they're going to spot him about the 18. See the wheels there from the sophomore quarterback.
And at the beginning of the year, Will, when we were talking about the quarterback battle between Coleman and Rawlinson, I mentioned that Ruka, when he sat down for an interview with the Coastal Mariner, he mentioned that Coleman is skilled when it comes to using his feet, and that was a perfect example of it right there, using his feet to pick up the first down for the Rams.
All right, talk about a kid who can fly, right? He's done it with his arms, and he's going to be really good in the future. I mean, he just feels like a Marshfield quarterback. He feels like an Aruka quarterback where young kid, big arm, really good on his legs, but decision-making has to improve. It's the same thing it was with Tort. As first down and 10, handoff to Stan Cavish. Once again, this time he's met at the line of scrimmage, but it feels very similar to Tormos back in the day where you're waiting for him to develop. Same thing with Owen Masterson, but it feels like a very similar story now. Hopefully Coleman can be as good as some of those guys, but I think he's set up to do great things.
Yeah, absolutely. Coleman, he's extremely skilled in the run game, but he knows how to read the play and get the ball down the field.
Just all about decision making. You know, you come there as a young quarterback, and your first instinct is, I got to make a play. I got to go show everyone what I can do. And we saw a little bit of that early into some of the other Marshfield quarterback careers, where you want to score that touchdown right away and kind of cement yourself. But been tough to do so, as Rams are going to let the time wind down and take a quick timeout. We're going to keep you here. This shouldn't take too long. I think Aruka probably going to get set to knee this one down in just a little bit. Maybe a couple more plays to the backs, but Ben, overall 51-0 for the Rams. I mean, Pete, look away. This was a slaughter of the Panthers by the Rams.
Yeah, absolutely. On the pregame show, you, myself, and Jack all predicted a big one. I mean, I predicted, I believe, 48-10. I was not correct.
Just a little off.
Because Whitman-Hanson has not been able to get around the Rams defense here, and the Rams has gone past 48, now at 51. So this has been a big win here for the Rams.
We're looking up the sideline right now. We're already seeing the coaching factor starting to come in. Dylan Burrow, one of the older guys, is coaching up number 62, Cam Carpenter. Just showing him different stances to get in on the outside. So you see a little bit of that coaching already. Showing some of the JV guys how to get it done. Coleman, handoff, Stan Cavish up the middle. Not a whole lot of space for him to go. Will bring up third down for the Rams. They will substitute again. .225 left in the ball game. If you want to catch all the coverage from the game, or you want to see how the Rams got this far, head to Marshfield Community Media on YouTube, Facebook, pretty much every social media platform. You can check the replay. Stan Cavish is going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage. Bring up fourth down for the Rams. Get Marshfield Community Media, where you can get all of your games, sports, news, everything Marshfield. Head over there. Also, Marshfield Student Broadcasting, MSB TV, had a little mic'd up going today. We got to see Charlie Leach wearing the mic, so I'll definitely be tuning in to see how that looked, because, I mean, Ben, just hanging up here, I mean, you could hear him from down here. He doesn't need a mic on him. He's a loud kid.
Oh, absolutely. I think we're going to have to lower the decibel level for that video when that one goes on before the bells, Will.
Shaq and the editing team going to have fun with that. Stay tuned.
Delay game against the offense.
Delay a game against the Rams. They're going to back them up even further.
Well, regardless of the penalty there, well, that's just going to keep the clock running now. We're crossing the 1 minute mark. It's going to be a Marshfield win.
That's going to wrap it up in just a second for us tonight. Probably the last play here, unless Whitman-Hanson decides to run another. Going to hand off Stankiewicz up the middle, nowhere to go. And the defense is going to take the field one last time. If you're wondering who that is, it's Matt Keenan. Very easy kid to hear. A lot of these guys, their voice carries, you know, that's pretty funny.
I think this is going to do it here, Will.
And it will. Last play of the game. Going to take the snap and handoff will go nowhere. That is going to do it from James G. Anderson Field on a Friday night. Marshfield hosts the Whitman-Hanson Panthers and completely slaughters them in a 51-0 win. And there was never a question about this one, Ben.
Oh, absolutely not, Will. We predicted it during the pre-show, and we predicted it at halftime. Marshfield by 1 million, 51-0. Huge win for Marshfield, now on the 4-game win streak.
4-game win streak it is. 4-2, the Rams are going to go up, just inch their way closer to the playoffs. But for now, that is going to do it for us here on Marshfield Community Media. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Big shout out to Yvana Osborne back in the studio, Heather Allen on the camera, Ben Wilson on the mic with me. I am Will Nicholson. We'll see you next time, Marshfield. Good night.
MCM coverage of MHS sports is proudly presented by
Biviano General Contracting.
Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build, saving up to 25% of the cost. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations.
More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Crossing the 50, 40, he's got 2 men to beat, no one's gonna catch.
Pick it up, and it is scored! For 3.
Got it! With the shot, it's in! Lights out, good night, goodbye, and there's it! Marshfield wins! It's a great serve, another one! Drop! And the Rams drop one first here in the Super Bowl!